So without my crew, I'm working away myself this weekend, just going through come on, Smoke. I'm not pushing that. Here, I gotta light that again. And to save lifting boxes, all I do simply is shift. Holy smokes. Honey in that box. There is honey in this box. And simply put, I just go through like leafing pages in a book, and I just strike down any cells that I see. And I don't see any in this one. Nice. Holy, another box of honey. Honey flow. Nothing in this one. So basically I just shift these thirds from one hive to the next, and it mingles the bees. I mean, it takes bees in a box from one hive onto the next, and in a sense it kind of helps spread out more of that strength within the yard. This is what I'm talking about, rogue queen cells. So I'm going through, it's like pages in a book. Can't do this with one hand. But any cups, I just strike down the cups. They're not bothering anybody. And pow, there we go. Here's a rogue queen cell. They made that for some reason or another. Might not have mounted to much, but if there was a queen in there to emerge, she would cause havoc as I was trying to pull honey back. This box is clean. Took me a little bit longer to do this yard just because I have a colony out there in the corner that's causing trouble. So I think the queen's failing. They're not working up into the second, let alone the third. So I'm calling that out. I'm gonna take it back to the nursery, drop a cell, and get that thing going again. I'm gonna drop a fresh nuke in that spot just to keep every place within my bee yards working for me. Boy, this yard. My back's a little bit sore because of the weight in that third box, and it's kind of got me a little bit worried. I'm not sure how I'm going to keep my bees in these boxes. They just seem like they're a little bit too strong, a little bit too ambitious. A lot of these seconds are right full of brood. I mean, we shook that queen down. I don't think I realized that she's laid that second right out with eggs. These queens are absolutely spectacular. And it's going to cause a little bit of trouble maybe. I mean, I'm not sure what else we're supposed to do. We've pulled 700 splits from these hives and thought we pulled them down pretty heavy, but they are advancing, so I have to keep ahead of them on space. So tomorrow I'm going to send the crew out to get force on everything. Well, after I do this check, they'll be working behind me, behind Carrie and I, and they'll just be dropping boxes. So I'll leave that work to them. And I mean, I'm looking at thirds that are filling up. Seconds are nearly full. These hives have already hit the pace of a box, almost a box a week. So we got 2 on there now. I'd say that would equal one box. I'm going to get a fourth on there. I'm going to have to bump extraction up. If this is the tone that's set throughout the rest of the yards, I'm going to have to bump extraction up to second week of July. Just because we won't have enough boxes. We have canola in full bloom right now. We have canola that's practically just been reseeded right now. We have sunflowers. We have a lot of flow ahead of us. And if we just per chance get any type of rain, I'm not going to be able to keep ahead of these hives. And there is no way I'm going to be able to keep them in their boxes. So we're going to have to step it up a little bit here, quicken things, and just try to stay ahead. The only thing I can do right now to relieve the swarming urge is giving them space, and I have a limited amount of space with my limited amount of honey supers. Drop some more foundation in, I guess, and just rotate the boxes out quicker. Holy smokes, here we go.